Hi guys, good morning. So today let us see. This November month has already almost over. It's going to be over in just 2 3 days. So what I wanted to tell is this November month was completely heavy for me. This November month there was lots of downloads which I got lot of information from that downloads, which gave me complete clarity for all my questions and confusions, and there was lots of healing which was happening to me. And in this November month, I got completely detached from so many things and so many incidents where I was so deeply attached. I didn't even knew I was attached. Okay, so all that specific places were shown to me, and I was called for detachment. And I was also taught how to do that practically, how to make that as my life. Okay, so now I learned a life like a water drop which lives on the lotus leaf. Okay, you have to live in the lotus leaf only, but still you should know how to live without attachment. In the other words, you should learn and make it as your life path. You live with detachment so that the water can always be in lotus drop. Enjoy that life. Okay, if it slips off, it will go mix with the complete ocean. There is no any uniqueness or there is no any difference there. Okay, so it was like that. So this is actually a very deep concept. If you sit and think, you will understand what I'm talking about. So this healing, downloads, getting so much of knowledge, confidence, all this was going on one side. So I could not carry on my daily routine itself on a regular consistent basis. So I had to skip my many of my routine activities itself and sit in that meditative position itself, or sit in that channeling position itself, so receive the in order to receive the download. Half the way I am not able to cut it off and get up. That was the main problem this whole November month. So what all happened, what is going to happen in this last moments of November, and how was the complete entire transformation in this month? Let us see all those things. If this happened to you also, let me know in the comments. Okay, whenever you listen to this, even after November, if you are listening to this, just come back to this video and what was your experience, just put that, share that in the comments. I only handle my account, so I read it every day, so I'll read it. Okay, let us see. This is November month. What all happened, and how was the last push of this November? Page of Swords. I think even in the Tamil reading, first card was Page of Swords. So this Page of Swords, what it tells me is swords is either thinking and thoughts or truth, both, isn't it? So Page of Swords tells pages are all young and enthusiastic energy, and pages tell that you are always analyzing about your thinkings and thoughts, and analyzing about your truth to yourselves. Yesterday I behaved like that. Was that me? Or today I became so matured? Or this is me? And I liked something yesterday and today I'm not liking the same thing. So which is me? You are starting to think deeply about yourselves, know deeply about yourselves, still more digging deeper and deeper and deeper, finding the real authentic raw you. Okay, so this is what is Page of Swords. So even something happens, some person being opposite to you, they talk something to you, you get triggered and you feel so bad, you get hurt. Then after that, all that bad feeling, or after that sadness, everything is gone. You sit with your own self and you start thinking that if somebody is triggering me, if somebody is telling something, and if it's hurting me, is that belief system within me? So if that belief system is within me, is that me? So you think about all that also. Okay, so that is how you are coming to know about yourselves. You are able to self correct yourselves, whatever it is. If the belief system is within me, If it's not serving for my highest good, let me let go of that belief system. And what I want, positivity, what end result I want, let me sow the seeds of that belief system. That is what you're doing also. So this is all, in this way also, it's being useful for you, like knowing who you are from within. Okay, so this November last push, what are all happening, what's the transformation, what is it calling you for? So this November last push, transformation. So what are all things happened and going to happen? Ace of Wands. So Ace of Wands is a card which shows how much passion you have. Okay, and you want to work out that passion, you want to make that passion into your career. Wands itself is fire energy. If you tame that, it will become your passion. If you leave it untamed, it will become your ego self. Okay, so Ace of Wands is like you want only to live your passion. So that is why Two of Wands is either you want to live your ego life, that is socially conditioned life, or your dream life, passion life. Okay, you have to select, and finally you select your dream life. Ace of Wands is like God has given this, now you realizing God about the law of divine oneness. The deep desires you carry within yourself is divine source deep desires. The persona you're carrying within yourself is deep the persona you're carrying within yourself is divine source persona only you're carrying inside. So everything now you're realizing, the brain and body which I'm sustaining and surviving is not me. Mind, what I'm thinking about, is not me. The higher self which is guiding me, it's not me. So the spirit which lives within me is me. That is the divine self within me. Okay, so that divine self, I have to live it as divine self itself. So the deep desires are my divine self's deep desires. That divine self within me is just nothing but the divine source. When you realize all these things, you choose, and you are realizing these deep desires which is deep within you are all divine source deep desires. So you decide to live those deep desires, and you after knowing all these things, you blindly trust divine, and you learn to surrender to divine. Because even if you want to live, if divine wishes, only you can live now, because it's divine's deep desires. Only when divine takes the decision, divine gives you that thinking within you. When you have that so much of intensity within you, divine gives that thinking within you. So you learn to surrender all these desires to the divine, so that your deep desires manifests in reality. You experience and enjoy all those deep desires. So now this Ace of Wand represents, in this November you have realized this. Now you want to make your passion into your career. November last push, what are the transformations happening? And let us know what are the transformations happened and its continuity. Of Five of Swords. Five of Swords is, I remember all this came in Tamil reading also. Five of Swords is like completely so much of contradictions, so much of confusions in your thought pattern itself. First, your own first thought does not match with or does not align with your third thought. Your own second thought does not align with your third thought. Same way, like fourth thought, fifth thought, like that. So your own thoughts are contraindicating you or conflicting within yourselves. So because of that, so much of confusions you have. So now what you're doing is, you are living your daily life. Okay, so no other go you have. You have to live your daily life on your daily basis consistently. You have to live because you need earnings, isn't it? So your daily routine based earnings only we have, entrepreneurs. So in this, what you are deciding is, after finishing all that everyday dosage of routines there, no, after finishing that, you are sitting with yourself, spending time with yourselves, doing self-talk with yourselves, and you are thinking why these contradictions are there, what is making these contradictions. So where am I going wrong? What am I choosing wrong? All these things, you're sitting with yourselves, you're doing self-talk, you're knowing, you're analyzing, and you're writing the final self-analysis report. And now you know what went wrong, where went wrong, and what you have to self-correct to make it right, and how to get the clarity. So now you know you're lacking in knowledge. That is why it's so much of contradictions. So to gain knowledge, you have to surf through the net, social media, and find out what is the correct answer, correct knowledge for you. Then with that knowledge, you will get automatically, you'll get clarity. Once you get clarity, confidently you'll take steps and do the action, isn't it? This is what is for five of swords. So let us see what is this November month last transformative phase calling in for. What happened and what is it continuing? Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is balance. This balance is like in everyday life, even in the minute things. We learn to maintain that balance. Okay. So when there are two things on the one side itself, it becomes heavy this side. So now we know this balance also has to be maintained. Even in the small things we do in everyday activities. If there is misalignment, if there is no balance, if we go misbalanced, we suffer a lot. Even in the small minute things we do, we are able to feel that misalignment and misbalance. And once we realize it's misbalanced, we know how to balance it back and come to the center and be grounded. So this also we have learned in this November, and still it's continuing. Okay. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is like you have asked for so many things to the divine, and divine is ready to give you. You asked, you believed, and divine is giving you. Are you ready to receive it? That is the question there. The Seven of Cups is you have asked different things to divine, and in these six cups, divine has given you one thing in each cup. But that seventh cup is the cup where divine has given all your wishes as a package inside that cup. But now your greatest challenges, all these six cup which has only one option in each, or Maya, and only that seventh cup which has all your wishes as package in one cup, that is the eternal cup. Now you should learn about Maya, you should learn about eternal cup, and you should know where is your eternal cup and where is all this Maya, how to let go, eliminate all this Maya, and how to choose that eternal cup. So once when you choose that eternal cup, you will receive all the things whatever you have asked from divine. Okay, and that manifests in your reality, and you live that, you will experience and enjoy. Only now your option is to gain knowledge about eternal cup and Maya, and how to differentiate them and find out and eliminate Maya. Okay, if you do that, God feels you are eligible to receive that gifts. The World card. World card tells you have completed one cycle. You would have had a toxic patterns, karmic patterns. Now you have finished one pattern. You have completed, how to tell, one karmic cycle, learned your life lesson, and whatever self correction has to be made, you have made that, and you have made that as your life path. So life lesson learned, it is being projected to the universe also. Now universe will change the pattern, completely eliminate all that situation, everything, and eliminate all that people from your life. Now it will give you some other new pattern, new people, new situation. Okay, so this is how universe works. So now world card is also the ending of the old pattern. At the same time, it is also the new beginning of new pattern. Okay, so now I feel it is all like this November ending, new beginnings are starting. Okay, so now let us go for the next card. Let us see what is the last push of November 2025. What are the transformations happened and what is continuing yet? Seven of Pentacles. This is Seven of Cups, this is Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is like, okay, you want to see the card? Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is like you put your 100% soul and heart and work. Do smart work, not hard work. Okay? You love the job and do. Only when you love the job, you can put your whole soul and heart. You can invest your time and energy. Okay? 100% you will invest. So when you work for one times, for two times, for three times, you recheck your work. Have you done everything? And make sure you have not left out anything. You have done everything pakka. Your heart puts complete tick mark. Your mind and heart puts complete tick mark. I've done everything possible by me. From my side, I have completed everything. Okay, let the remaining rest is left to the divine. Okay, so this type of energy is Seven of Pentacles. So whatever from your side has to be done pakka. When you have done pakka, divine will do multiple folds of that, and make that thing, whatever you have invested, whatever you have planted, will grow abundantly. Okay, so this is what is the policy here. But for that, initially, to invest your time, you have to be present, you have to like that. It should be your passion, it should be your interest, all that things are there. This all you will find out because you have made your passion into career. Okay, so this all will happen in this November. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is like, it's a relationship card actually. So it's a message regarding relationship. Queen of Cups is like, she has made her own unique cup. She has designed it by herself. Okay, and she's keeping on waiting that the ultimate one will come and fill that cup. Okay, and waiting. She lost her patience. She went very frustrated. She became very depressed. Her expectations are not met out. That person has not at all come, and she became like ferocious. More than this, I can't wait. She became impatient. Like a volcano, she is bursting. Okay. Now she's entering into the spirituality. I am not bothered whether that stupid person comes or not. Okay. I want my peace of mind. Like that only she enters into spirituality. But once she enters into spirituality and she starts practicing self-love, she observed that her cup is getting filled layer by layer, little by little. Okay, so that moment she understands and realizes this cup can be filled up only by me, not by others. And I can serve only from the filled cup, not from the empty cup. So only when my cup is filled, I can attract a person with that same amount of filled cup. Okay, so in my life, common denominator is me, not the other person. So when she realizes all these things and practices self love, now she understands completely how spirituality works, what are all the eternal truths, everything, and she goes to the high vibrational state. She becomes her best version. All those things happens, and because of the spiritual inner work and all, because for her own good she's doing. So as a reward of that, universe gives her the ultimate one in reality, in in physical form. Okay, so this is what is the story about Queen of Cups. So thinking all these things, now your expectations, your longings, all has gone. Now we are doing all the inner work only for your self improvement and self growth. When you are so genuinely uh, doing your inner work and you are brutally honest to yourselves, you start liking being with yourselves. You start liking that energy and frequency of self talk, being very calm and silent within yourselves. You start liking this. Now universe is also watching. This is what is happening in this November, and it's still continuing. Whether universe rewards it or not, you like this vibration. You are completely feeling whole and complete and emotionally fulfilled in this vibration. You are not needing anything from the outside to fill you. You yourself are feeling whole and complete within yourself. You like this vibration and energy, so you want to stay only in this vibration and energy. Now you know this is what is self alignment. This is my alignment. Okay, so this is what is Queen of Cups. So now let us see what is the next card. No, why this card alone came upside down? Tower card. So this tower face is completely finished. Tower straight is like this. Okay, this is a straight. But this came upside down. Without reason, nothing happens now. Why this card alone should come upside down? So your tower phase is over, finished. So whatever is your inner calling, you are answering only the inner calling. Okay, so there is no nothing like so already you have demolished the tower which you built with social conditioning, all your belief system, everything. Now you know everything works out only with this how to tell eternal belief system. Now, so you have built, you have made a space to build your belief system with the eternal belief system, eternal truths. So already there is a space to build because already you have demolished the belief system which was there, so that space is empty now. So that inner calling you have already started working towards it. So now this tower card inverse is telling me that you are not newly going to, this inner calling is not screaming, it's not completely coming like a thunder and lightning in your life. No, 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 it has already come, it has already screamed, you have answered the inner calling also. Now you are working towards your inner calling. So now you have made a space to build a new belief system. That is what is telling this tower card. Next card is Eight of Pentacles. This is Seven of Pentacles. This is Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is like complete focus into the work, undeviated focus into the work. You know something and you want to master that. Let's take, for example, culinary arts. You want to master that. You keep on, you have an idea about the output. This is how it has to come. The dish has to come. Okay. So this is how it has to taste. You have that idea in your mind. Until you reach that, until you achieve that, when you taste that, when you eat that, you should feel okay, I've achieved it. Your heart and soul, your mind has to put tick mark. Until it does that with undeviated and complete focused work, you keep on improvising, you keep on improvising, you keep on improvising. What is missing? What I have to do next? What is missing? What mistake I've done? How should I correct it? What should I add to correct it? How can I bring that taste? You keep on working only on this thing, and until you achieve that outcome. And once when you achieve that outcome, you become very happy, and you keep on consistently practicing that method, how you got that outcome, and you master that art. Okay, this is Eight of Pentacles. So this all is happening in November 2025. In these whole number it happened, and still in the last push also it's still happening. Yeah. And I think till the energy is lingering until November, December half also, might be December whole month also, but majority December first half till 15th of the December. So this is what is going to be your November last push reading. So next, let us see what could be your twin flames December first half's message or some other interesting reading like this. Until then, bye.